Don't buy the Spanish nerd. You heard me right. I said it. Don't buy it. Why? Well, it's because that's exactly what the majority of people need to hear that have probably stumbled upon the website and are watching this video right now. Or maybe you found us through YouTube or TikTok or whatever. You probably don't need to buy it. I'll explain here in a second, but first of all, greetings from the beautiful South America. Take a look at the beautiful Andes Mountains all around. If you haven't had a chance to see the Andes Mountains, I encourage you to come. It's nice and cool up here, high altitude. Let's get back to what I was saying. Why am I saying you shouldn't buy the Spanish nerd? Well, again, it's what most people probably need to hear. Just don't buy it. There's a few reasons for that. One is because a lot of people that decide that they want to learn a language think that there's some magic pill that you can just take. You can take it and then boom, you speak a language. Now, I know that's a little bit of hyperbole, but the truth is that people think that they can just watch a few videos or read a few pages and then boom, they speak the language. Don't have to put in a lot of hard work because whatever this smart person came up with, it's just absolute magic. It's a miracle. That doesn't exist. If there was someone that could create a book or videos that you just watch them and then boom, you speak the language, then I'd be a millionaire if I could do that. I can't do that. Even though the Spanish Nerd is the most efficient program to follow to learn Spanish the fastest, you have to put in a lot of hard work. Why? Because languages, you have to use them. So that's the number one reason a lot of people come looking for language learning products expecting a magic pill. Doesn't exist. The second reason you probably shouldn't buy the Spanish Nerd is the same problem that happens with exercise equipment. So people get it in their head, this year I'm going to get in this shape. They go buy exercise equipment like a treadmill. They use a treadmill every single day for maybe about 2 weeks and 3 days. And then all of a sudden they just stop using it. And eventually what happens to the treadmill? It turns into just another clothes hanger, a place to store things, to stack stuff on top of. And eventually the treadmill disappears with stuff on top of it. And then 7 years later, you sell the treadmill in a garage sale for $13.50. You see, same thing happens with language learning tools. People get in their head, I'm going to learn a language. And then they buy something, whichever product or service like really calls to them. They say, that's the one, I believe in it. And then they buy it. And then they use it for 2 weeks and 3 days, and then it disappears. If that's you, if either of those things applies to you, don't buy it. I don't want you to waste your money. Take your family to the movies instead. Go buy popcorn and snacks. Go do something like that. I don't want you to waste your money. You don't want to waste your money. There's no magic pill. There's hard work. You have to put in hard work every single day. You have to use what you're learning. This is no exception, okay? And now that we've already weeded out the people that are looking for a magic pill that doesn't exist, and two, the people that are not actually going to stay motivated and really work hard, kicking themselves in the behind to work hard and learn a language day in and day out. Study, immersion, study, immersion, study, immersion. Now it's time for me to tell you something very important. Don't buy the Spanish Nerd if you don't like the way the methodology is explained. Where can you find the methodology and how this works, the breakdown of the way this course works, what's to be expected? You'll be happy to know that the week that we released this in 2021, I released a 31-minute video detailing exactly what to expect. I encourage everyone to go watch that before buying the Spanish Nerd workbook. I repeat, but in other words, do not buy the Spanish Nerd workbook if you have not watched the 30-minute orientation video, because there it breaks down exactly what to expect. And if you watch the 30-minute orientation video and you see one thing that you just think sounds stupid to you, then don't buy it. Go get one of those free apps that shows you cartoons and this and that, and go try something else, okay? I am telling you that this is the most efficient way to learn Spanish. It cuts out a lot of fluff. It sticks to the things that you really need to learn that are actually going to help you make progress. I've been doing this for years. I'm telling you, this is the most efficient way. But if there's something that you just don't jive with, then don't buy it. We have to go back to the illustration of exercise because there are so many things similar between exercise and learning a language. Here's another one that helps you understand how you should view the Spanish Nerd Hybrid Workbook program. So a person goes to the gym. They have a goal of getting way stronger, way bigger. They want big muscles. Now, some people, to supplement or to boost the hard work that they're already putting in the gym, they will take steroids. Now, by the way, I'm not condoning steroids. This is not a comment on whether it's right or wrong. It's just an illustration. So people that take steroids, they also put in hard work to get really big, strong muscles. They can get those muscles faster by taking steroids. But think about this. What if a person just takes a steroid shot and they don't go lift up even one weight? Are they going to get big and strong and nice like Arnold Schwarzenegger? No, because they still have to put in the hard work. But does a steroid shot help them achieve that goal faster? 100%. There's no doubt about it. So, what is the point? When you're learning a language, immersion is going to the gym. It's lifting the weights, going and practicing the language, getting out there, getting into it, being absorbed in it, immersing yourself. That practice, that's exercise. You need it. But if you want to go faster, like you'll see in the orientation video, there's people that live here in South America or even Central America, Mexico, the Caribbean. I've been all over to those places and seen it many times. People be living down here for 8 or 10 years, and even though they're immersed, they still haven't mastered Spanish. But the Spanish nerd is a steroid shot. That's the point. It boosts your Spanish. It helps you perfect Spanish instead of taking a decade, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years to master Spanish. If you go and you put in the hard work, you immerse yourself, but on top of that, you're following the day-by-day lessons in the Spanish Nerd Workbook. The more you immerse yourself following the course, the faster you're going to learn Spanish. It cuts out the fluff. It gets to the stuff that you really need to be studying, the stuff that's hard to learn in immersion. It's like a steroid shot to your exercise. So, go watch the 30-minute orientation. If you like what's in there and you're serious about learning Spanish, then I can finally tell you, go ahead and pick up the Spanish Nerd Workbook. It's going to change your life.